Have you ever wondered how to make your golden years truly fulfilling and vibrant? The truth is, aging doesn't have to mean slowing down or losing the joy of life. The key to a long, happy, and healthy life lies in the choices you make today. In this video, we'll reveal the essential habits that not only help you stay physically healthy, but also mentally sharp, emotionally fulfilled, and independent as you age. You'll discover powerful strategies to nourish your body, maintain meaningful relationships, and keep your mind engaged. Plus, we'll share insights on how to manage stress, avoid being deceived, and keep your financial independence intact, all of which will help you live a peaceful and enriched life well into your later years. So stick around until the end because we're about to unlock the secrets to living your best life, no matter your age. You won't want to miss these transformative tips that can help you feel more energetic, connected, and ready to embrace all that life still has to offer. Let's get started. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Maintain a healthy diet. As we gracefully age, our bodies require more care and attention, especially when it comes to the food we consume. Eating is so much more than just a necessity for survival. It's the very foundation of our vitality, energy, and emotional well-being. The food we put into our bodies nourishes not only our physical health but also feeds our souls, allowing us to live with passion and purpose every single day. If you are fortunate enough to still be able to prepare your meals, focusing on a balanced diet full of fresh vegetables, vibrant fruits, and high-quality protein sources, you are making an incredible investment in your well-being. When I think about the role of food as we grow older, it's clear that it becomes even more essential. As the years go by, our bodies don't absorb nutrients as effectively as they once did, and that's why every meal becomes so precious. Eating nutritious, wholesome food does more than just fuel the body. It lifts the spirit. Imagine how much joy it brings when you nourish yourself with a meal that's not only delicious but also supportive of your health. There's an emotional satisfaction that comes from knowing you're doing something good for yourself, something that allows you to feel energized and connected to the world around you. In my opinion, maintaining good eating habits is one of the most powerful acts of self-care, especially as we age. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better, about continuing to do the things we love, and about embracing each day with a sense of vitality and zest for life. A balanced diet isn't a temporary solution. It's a lifelong investment in your health, joy, and overall happiness. So, as you move through the seasons of life, remember that every meal is an opportunity to care for your body, honor your well-being, and live energetically and fully. Continue nurturing yourself with good food, and you'll continue to live the life you deserve, full of health, joy, and meaningful experiences. 2. Good health and self-care ability. Our health is, without a doubt, our most precious treasure, especially as the years go by. I truly believe that nothing compares to the freedom and joy we experience when our bodies are strong and resilient. As we age, taking care of our health becomes not just a necessity, but a beautiful act of self-love. It's the gift we give ourselves, not just for today, but for the many years to come. Health doesn't just ensure that we can live comfortably. It is the foundation that allows us to maintain our independence and avoid becoming a burden to our loved ones. And honestly, that independence feels like a treasure in itself. When you can manage the simple tasks of life, cooking a meal, cleaning your home, or even running small errands, it's so much more than just getting things done. It's about reclaiming a sense of purpose and control. It's a feeling of power, of knowing that you can take care of yourself and still be an active part of your family's life. There's something deeply empowering about being able to look after your own needs and contribute, no matter how small, to the well-being of those you love. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Good health is the gateway to staying involved in the life you've built. It means being able to shop for your groceries, prepare meals, or lend a helping hand when your children need it. These little moments matter. They give us a sense of belonging, reminding us that we still have value, still have purpose. And I believe that is the secret to truly feeling alive, no matter our age. Health isn't about following the latest fad diet or booking the next lavish vacation. True health is rooted in everyday habits, the small choices we make that nourish our bodies, minds, and spirits. It's found in the simple joy of taking a walk outside, enjoying a wholesome meal, or sharing a laugh with a loved one. But there's something even more powerful than physical health, our mental and emotional well-being. A positive outlook, a joyful heart, and the decision to embrace each day with gratitude are, in my opinion, the most effective forms of self-care. When we're in a good mood, it's like our whole body sings in harmony. We move lighter, think clearer, and face challenges with renewed strength. That, for me, is the most beautiful medicine of all. A good mood isn't just a fleeting feeling. It's a force that can transform our entire experience of life. In the end, taking care of ourselves physically and emotionally not only enhances the quality of our own lives, but also eases the load on those we care about. We owe it to ourselves and to our families to be the best versions of ourselves, healthy, vibrant, and full of love. Because when we are at our best, we create a ripple of goodness that can touch everyone around us. And I can't think of anything more rewarding than that. 3. Managing stress and seeking peace. As we grow older, the importance of managing stress becomes even more undeniable. It's a truth that, over time, stress doesn't just weigh heavily on our minds, but it begins to manifest in our bodies too, creating a host of physical ailments we often overlook. Stress can wear us down, erode our peace, and cloud our thoughts. That's why finding those quiet, peaceful moments in our daily lives is not just helpful. It's essential to our well-being. It's these moments of tranquility that allow us to restore our balance, reconnect with ourselves, and remind ourselves of the beauty in slowing down. When stress starts to creep in, it's crucial to take a step back and breathe. Don't just rush through life's pressures. Pause for a moment, listen to the gentle whispers of your inner self, and seek refuge in quiet spaces where you can reflect and reset. I've come to believe that even the smallest break, whether it's a peaceful walk in a sunlit park, sitting quietly in a corner with no distractions, or diving into a hobby that brings you joy, can work wonders in alleviating the heavy weight of stress. These are not just escapes. They are necessary acts of self-care that remind us how much we deserve peace. And perhaps the most liberating truth I've come to accept over time is that not everything is within our control. As hard as it is, we must learn to let go of the things that do not serve us. Those worries, the endless thoughts, the need to fix everything. Letting go is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. When we release unnecessary burdens and focus on the things that nourish us, our souls can finally breathe, and that peaceful space within us can expand. When we find peace within ourselves, we find that life becomes lighter. It's as if the weight of the world lifts off our shoulders, leaving room for joy, contentment, and a newfound clarity. And the best part? This inner peace translates to better health and a greater sense of happiness. Stress management isn't just about surviving life's challenges. It's about thriving despite them. By embracing peace and learning to care for our emotional well-being, we allow ourselves to live a more fulfilling, meaningful life. One that grows richer with age, filled with a lasting sense of happiness and tranquility. 4. Keep your mind sharp and avoid being deceived. As we grow older, one of the most crucial things we must prioritize is keeping our minds sharp. Our mental clarity is not just a matter of personal health. It's our shield against the countless challenges that come with age. Unfortunately, older adults are often seen as easy targets by scammers and fraudsters who prey on vulnerability and trust. These predators don't hesitate to exploit our goodwill, offering everything from flashy, unnecessary products to deceptive financial schemes that promise a better life. The unfortunate truth is that, at this stage of life, we can become prime targets without even realizing it. That's why staying alert, using discernment, and honing our ability to recognize danger signs is so incredibly important. Many of us have experienced the temptation of gifts or seemingly harmless health checkups. They can seem like an innocent offer at first, perhaps even a thoughtful gesture from strangers. But these are often nothing more than tricks designed to hook us in, enticements that lead to a series of overpriced products or services we neither need nor ask for. Before we know it, we've been taken advantage of, losing our hard-earned money and resources, sometimes without even realizing it until it's too late. It's heartbreaking to think that, after years of hard work and dedication, someone would try to exploit our trust for their gain. At this point in our lives, we may sometimes feel like it's easier to just go along with things and avoid confrontation. It's tempting to pretend we aren't interested or that we don't care. But in reality, we must remain vigilant in our thoughts and actions. Being cautious doesn't mean you have to be overly suspicious of everyone you meet, but it does mean you need to stay sharp. Always question the intent behind free seminars, too good to be true travel deals, or informal health consultations. Don't let yourself be swept up by the excitement or persuasion of a salesperson. Only trust well-known, reputable services, those that have a history of honesty and integrity. And most importantly, never hesitate to ask questions, no matter how silly they may seem. In the end, your peace of mind and your financial security are worth more than any flashy deal or gift. By being cautious and thinking clearly, we can protect ourselves not just from financial loss, but from the anxiety and stress that follow such deceitful encounters. It's not just about safeguarding our money. It's about ensuring that our families, our loved ones, and our futures are protected from the burden of unnecessary troubles. Your wisdom and experiences have equipped you with the tools to stay aware, stay in control, and avoid falling prey to the many traps set by those who don't have your best interests at heart. 5. Maintain meaningful social relationships. As we grow older, the weight of loneliness can often feel unbearable, creeping into our hearts when we least expect it. Yet, there is a profound truth that I have come to understand. Maintaining meaningful social relationships is one of the most precious gifts we can give ourselves in our later years. The connections we share with family, friends, and the wider community infuse our lives with immeasurable joy, purpose, and a much-needed sense of belonging. In our fast-paced world, we may mistakenly believe that nurturing relationships requires grand gestures or complex gatherings. But the beauty of true connection lies in the simplest of moments. A warm cup of tea shared with a close friend, a brief but heartfelt conversation with a neighbor, or taking part in a local event can bring more joy than any lavish party ever could. These small acts may seem insignificant to some, but in reality, they are the lifeblood of a fulfilled life. They remind us that we are not alone and that we are still an integral part of something larger, something meaningful. The people around us become our anchors, our emotional support systems in a world that can sometimes feel isolating. They are the ones who help us weather life's storms, offering a kind word, a shoulder to lean on, and a listening ear when we need it most. And equally important, they are the ones with whom we celebrate life's little victories, the moments that bring us joy, hope, and laughter. Without these relationships, life would lose its vibrancy. I truly believe that these bonds, these real, authentic connections, not only prevent loneliness but nourish our spirits in ways words cannot fully express. It's these connections that give our lives meaning, turning the mundane into something extraordinary. So, I urge you, as I remind myself, to cherish and nurture the relationships you have, however big or small. Whether it's a simple chat, a shared meal, or time spent together in silence. Continue investing in those bonds that elevate your heart. They are the true treasures that will continue to light your path, bringing joy, comfort, and a deep sense of fulfillment as you grow older. 6. Financial stability and independence from children. As we enter our later years, financial stability becomes more important than ever before. It's not just about having enough to get by. It's about ensuring that we can live independently, with peace of mind, and without the looming fear of becoming a burden to those we love. Sadly, Many individuals hold the belief that their children will care for them in their old age, but relying too heavily on them for financial support can create immense stress and strain within the family dynamic. The emotional weight that can come from needing financial help from your children, especially as they try to balance their own lives, can unintentionally build walls between generations. This is why it's so crucial to secure your financial foundation, whether that's through a steady pension, diligent savings, or other forms of income. Knowing that you can support yourself not only eases the tension in your relationship with your children, but also allows you to hold on to your dignity and sense of independence, which are so important for our emotional well-being. The power of maintaining autonomy cannot be overstated. For instance, if you own your own home and are not dependent on living with your children, you have the priceless gift of privacy, something that preserves your peace of mind and helps you avoid unnecessary family disputes. There's something profoundly liberating about knowing that you can make decisions for yourself, manage your space, and live on your terms. Financial security in your later years is not just about meeting your needs today. It's about looking to the future and planning for longevity. Many people tend to underestimate their long-term financial needs, not realizing that they could live for decades longer than expected. Without the foresight to plan properly, this could lead to difficult circumstances that strain relationships and health. When we manage our finances wisely, we are not just avoiding future stress. We are also giving ourselves the freedom to live with confidence. Imagine a life where you aren't constantly worried about the next bill, where your decisions are yours alone, and where you can enjoy your golden years without the underlying anxiety of depending on others. The peace that comes from knowing you're financially self-sufficient is immeasurable. It means not only having enough for yourself, but it also means being able to gift your children the freedom to live their lives without the emotional weight of caregiving responsibilities. Financial stability, in its purest form, is not just about money. It's about maintaining your peace, preserving your relationships, and living with the grace and dignity that we all deserve as we age. 7. Harmonious communication and avoiding conflicts with children. As you grow older, it's natural to reflect on the past, recount stories from your youth, or mention things that might seem outdated to younger generations. However, this often leads to a disconnect in communication with your children, who might feel frustrated or even reluctant to listen. It's heartbreaking when such moments create tension or distance in relationships that should be nurturing and full of warmth. As we age, the need for harmonious communication becomes even more crucial, especially with our children. This is a time in life when flexibility, understanding, and patience are essential in keeping those connections strong. It's not just about demanding respect from your children, it's also about being open to their feelings, their experiences, and their present-day lives. Understanding and empathizing with them, especially as they face their challenges, is just as important as teaching them the values and lessons we've learned over the years. Relationships are two-way streets, and simply focusing on the past can unintentionally alienate your children. Instead of constantly dwelling on what happened long ago, try sharing your current feelings, thoughts, and emotions. Open the door to their world by asking questions and truly listening to what they have to say. This kind of openness fosters a sense of connection, letting your children feel seen and heard. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. In my personal experience, the most cherished moments are the ones where we share in the present, where we laugh about silly things, express genuine curiosity about each other's lives, and support each other's dreams. These are the interactions that nourish the soul, not the ones that revolve around complaints or endless nostalgia about the good old days. If we can focus on keeping conversations light, positive, and free of unnecessary repetitions or past grievances, we create an environment where both sides feel comfortable and at ease. The beauty of relationships, especially with our children, lies in our ability to adapt, understand, and remain open. When older adults can embrace change and learn to communicate in ways that are relevant to today's world, their children feel more inclined to open up and share. This mutual exchange strengthens family bonds, turning them into a safe space of love, trust, and understanding. It's when we truly listen, empathize, and evolve that we create the harmonious, loving family relationships that we all need, where everyone feels valued and cherished for who they are, not just for who we want them to be. 8. The presence of a spouse in old age. As we enter the later stages of life, the presence of a spouse becomes not just a source of comfort but a true anchor for the soul. The physical strength may fade with time, but the emotional bond shared with a spouse remains an unspoken pillar of support. When the body becomes weary, it is the shared moments, the quiet companionship, and the warmth of being together that truly nourish the spirit. Even if the partner can no longer offer the same physical help they once did, their presence alone is a comfort like no other. There's something deeply healing about having someone by your side to share the ups and downs of aging, someone to witness the changes and challenges with you, so you never have to face them alone. Together, spouses can face these years with resilience, knowing they don't have to navigate this journey in solitude. I once heard a woman over 70 speak about her daily life. She shared that she still does everything around the house: cooking, cleaning, caring for her husband. And although the work is tiring, she said she feels proud and happy. It's in those simple, often exhausting acts that love and devotion show their true strength. There is a unique joy in caring for the person you've spent your life with, and even when fatigue sets in, there's a quiet satisfaction in knowing you're sharing life's last chapters with someone who understands you like no one else. That is the power of love, a love that endures and deepens with time, a love that grows stronger through every challenge and every shared memory. For those who have been married for many years, their bond is built on a foundation of years lived together, overcoming hardship, and cherishing the quiet moments. Over time, the love becomes almost palpable, a quiet, unwavering presence that continues to give meaning to the smallest acts. On the other hand, older couples who marry later in life often lack the depth of connection that those who have lived together for decades share. While their companionship can still be meaningful, it is often born out of a need for comfort or companionship rather than the deep, intense love that comes from years of shared experiences. There's a distinct difference between the connection of a longtime spouse and that of someone newly married in their later years. While both are valuable in their own right, there's a profound beauty in the bond that has been nurtured over many years, built not just on love, but on life lived side by side. Yet, regardless of the circumstances under which two people come together, having a spouse to share your later years with is a gift that no one can deny. Even in the simplest of moments, sharing a meal, sitting in silence, or holding hands, there is an immeasurable comfort. The presence of a spouse in old age transforms loneliness into companionship, turning daily life into something filled with meaning. They become a source of security, a reminder that life is always more complete when shared with someone who truly understands you. The warmth, the connection, the simple joy of being together. It makes the final years of life not just bearable but beautiful. 9. Continuous learning and confidence to explore the outside world. Even as we age and cross the milestone of 70, the habit of continuous learning and the courage to explore the world around us remain sources of immense joy and deep satisfaction. It's one of the most empowering gifts we can give ourselves. When we keep learning, when we remain curious about the world, we don't just keep our minds sharp, we keep our spirits alive. Life doesn't grow dull or predictable. It stays vibrant and full of possibilities. I firmly believe that those older individuals who never stop learning, who are not afraid to explore new ideas, technologies, or even hobbies, are the ones who truly understand the essence of living fully. They are the ones who prove that age is not a limitation but rather an opportunity to engage with life more deeply. For me, the act of reading a book, attending a community course, or diving into an unfamiliar hobby is not just an activity. It's a statement that we're alive, present, and actively participating in the beautiful process of growth. It's about staying in touch with the world, refusing to be sidelined by age, and embracing every opportunity to expand our knowledge. In today's age, embracing technology is no longer just an option. It's a necessity. We can use the internet to tap into a vast world of information and resources. It connects us to a broader universe, helping us to stay relevant, engaged, and, perhaps most importantly, connected to the younger generations. It's easy to think that as we age, we become obsolete, but the truth is, it's never too late to learn, explore, and grow. The digital world offers so much, and all it takes is a willingness to step outside your comfort zone and see the world from a new perspective. A curious spirit, one that thirsts for knowledge, understanding, and new experiences, does wonders. It keeps us from falling into the trap of boredom and stagnation. Instead, it opens doors to fresh opportunities, new adventures, and even personal reinvention. This ongoing learning process isn't just about living longer. It's about living with purpose, with meaning, and with the continual desire to grow. In my view, it's the ultimate antidote to the feeling of being old. When we commit to constantly enriching our minds and hearts, we are not just aging, we are flourishing, more alive than ever. 10. Keep the flame of love alive in relationships. Love is undoubtedly one of the most priceless and profound gifts we can experience in our lives. As we grow older, keeping that love alive and vibrant becomes an even more precious challenge, but it's also one of the most meaningful endeavors we can pursue. The ability to still hold your spouse's hand, to laugh with them, and to create those sweet, tender moments with your children or loved ones is a beautiful testament that the flame of love has not only survived but thrived. It's in these moments of connection that we truly understand the depth and beauty of love. It is more than just a fleeting feeling. It is a lifeline that sustains us, filling our hearts with warmth and purpose. Love doesn't just reside in the confines of a marriage. It transcends into the relationships we have with our children, friends, and even the people we encounter in our daily lives, like our neighbors. There's something deeply powerful and transformative about taking care of others, about offering love without expectations, and about feeling that same love return to us in different forms. It's in these acts of selflessness that we find a deep sense of fulfillment, as if our very existence has meaning and significance. The love we give to others makes us feel cherished, and in turn, we begin to feel the beauty of being needed, of being a part of something much bigger than ourselves. When we choose to nurture and cherish those around us, it keeps our hearts young, even when our bodies may age. It fuels our spirits with hope, positivity, and an unwavering belief that life is full of possibilities, no matter our age. Love warms every corner of our world, reminding us that the simple, everyday moments, those that might otherwise be overlooked, are what truly make life extraordinary. It's in the quiet laughter shared over a cup of tea, the gentle touch of a loved one's hand, or the soothing comfort of shared memories that love weaves its magic, making ordinary moments feel extraordinary. To maintain love is to keep our hearts open to the beauty of life itself. It not only fills us with immense joy and contentment, but also spreads light to everyone around us. It is the thread that binds us to the world and gives us a reason to keep going each day. Love is what makes us feel truly alive. It brings meaning to every passing moment and ensures that we never take a single day for granted. In every smile, every hug, and every word of encouragement, we are reminded of how deeply love can touch our lives. It's the one thing that, no matter the circumstances, can always be counted on to heal, connect, and fill our hearts with boundless joy. 11. Maintain hobbies and avoid boredom. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that our previous passions and hobbies no longer have a place in our lives. The energy, enthusiasm, and zest we once had for certain activities may seem like distant memories, and sometimes we feel as though we should just let go of those parts of ourselves. But I truly believe that nothing could be further from the truth. Maintaining hobbies in our later years can be one of the most fulfilling and enriching choices we can make, and it is a crucial part of keeping life vibrant and meaningful. Hobbies are not just fleeting pastimes or distractions. They are sacred outlets for our creativity, sources of comfort, and ways to reconnect with the deepest parts of our hearts. Whether it's painting, reading, gardening, writing, or even a game of chess, these activities are not bound by age. They are bridges to our inner world and can make life feel alive again. The beauty is that you don't need to invest in expensive equipment or complicated setups. It's the simple things, caring for a garden of flowers, trying out a new recipe in the kitchen, or picking up a paintbrush, that often bring the most joy. These little acts are often enough to light up your day and make everything feel worthwhile. I think it's these small moments, these simple joys, that are the most powerful. When you're engaged in something you love, no matter how small, your heart feels lighter, and your soul more at peace. Hobbies don't just stave off boredom, they keep your mind sharp and engaged, helping to keep your memory fresh and your thoughts clear. As we grow older, keeping our minds active becomes even more vital, and hobbies offer a beautiful way to do just that. A life without passion, without something to look forward to, can quickly become monotonous and uninspiring. But when you have something you care about, something that excites you, even if just a little bit, every single day feels more like a gift, something to be cherished. The anticipation of engaging in your favorite activity can bring light into even the dullest of days. Hobbies give us the ability to still dream, to still feel alive, and to continue growing, no matter our age. Life is meant to be lived fully, and as long as we have hobbies to keep us grounded and engaged, we can continue to live it with joy and purpose. 12. Contribute to the community and spread kindness. As you journey through life, gathering wisdom and accumulating experiences, there comes a profound moment when you realize that the time has arrived to share those treasures with the community around you. When you've walked the path of life and learned its lessons, the most beautiful thing you can do is pass that knowledge on, not just for your benefit, but for the good of those who may be walking behind you. It's not just about helping. It's about enriching the lives of others and finding an incredible sense of fulfillment in knowing that you have made a difference. There's an undeniable warmth that comes from participating in community activities, or even offering a helping hand when you see someone in need. It might be something as simple as helping a neighbor with groceries or offering a listening ear to someone who feels alone. These small acts of kindness might seem insignificant at first, but they have the power to create ripples of happiness that reach far beyond what you can see. In those moments, you are not just helping someone else. You are also filling your own heart with a deep sense of pride and joy. I truly believe that kindness has a unique ability to heal, bring peace into your soul, and foster deep connections with the people around you. Engaging in charitable acts, whether it's through donating your time, teaching for free, or lending a hand to a neighbor who's struggling, is so much more than fulfilling a need. It's an act of love. By sharing your life experience and the wisdom you've gathered, you can help others navigate their challenges. You can guide young people away from mistakes you once made, and empower them to carve out brighter futures for themselves. The satisfaction that comes from giving, knowing that you've made someone's life just a little bit better, is something that cannot be replaced by anything material. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Moreover, this act of giving reminds you that you are valued, that you have a purpose, and that your life is full of meaning. We all want to feel needed, and by contributing to the lives of others, we affirm our significance. Compassion, in its purest form, connects us all. It bridges gaps, softens hearts, and leaves an indelible mark on the world. It doesn't just change lives, it leaves a legacy of love that continues to flourish long after the moment has passed. Ultimately, contributing to your community is not just a task, it's a calling. It's a chance to live a life full of purpose and fulfillment, to create a better, kinder world, and to leave behind a legacy of goodness that will be felt for generations. What could be more meaningful than that? 13. Generous spirit and not comparing yourself to others. As we grow older, it's not uncommon for some people to become stubborn, difficult, or even more competitive, constantly comparing themselves to others. This is understandable in a world that values success, achievement, and external validation, but it's important to understand that there is so much more to life than chasing these fleeting notions. If we can find the strength to keep a generous spirit, if we can rise above the temptation of jealousy and stop measuring our worth against others' successes, we unlock a deeper peace that can only come with self-acceptance. I truly believe that, in the end, it is not about how much we've achieved, but how much we can appreciate and embrace who we are, flaws and all. A generous spirit doesn't just stop with the way we treat others, but also the way we treat ourselves. When we stop comparing ourselves to others, we free ourselves from the burdens of insecurity and competition. Life is not a race, and trying to keep up with those around us only leads to frustration and feelings of inadequacy. It's so easy to look at someone else's achievements and feel less than them, But when we release ourselves from this self-inflicted pressure, we find space for calm and serenity in our hearts. This is the kind of peace I believe comes with age. A peace that lets us see that we don't have to be like anyone else to be worthy, successful, or enough. When you stop judging others for their flaws and stop criticizing yourself for not being where others are, life begins to feel lighter, brighter, and more fulfilling. It's not about ignoring imperfections or pretending everything is perfect, but about truly loving ourselves for the journey we've walked. We can appreciate others for who they are without feeling threatened, and we can accept ourselves for who we are, with all our mistakes and missteps, knowing that we are exactly where we need to be. The key to truly enjoying our later years, in my opinion, lies in keeping an open mind and a peaceful heart. We must learn to let go of the need to compete, to constantly measure ourselves against someone else's yardstick, and instead, find joy in the quiet, beautiful moments of life, the ones that don't come with applause or recognition, but are nonetheless full of meaning. When we stop striving for more and simply start appreciating what we have, we can find happiness in the simplicity of daily life. A warm cup of tea, a shared laugh with loved ones, or the quiet satisfaction of knowing we are enough just as we are. This, I think, is the truest form of happiness, an inner calm that allows us to fully appreciate life as it is. As we grow older, I believe this is the most precious gift we can give ourselves. The freedom to stop competing, the joy of accepting our own journey, and the deep peace that comes from living with gratitude. In this, we can find the true beauty of our golden years. 14. Explore the world around you. Even when you reach the age of 70 and beyond, it's crucial to maintain that spark of curiosity and a thirst for discovery. It's what keeps us feeling alive, energized, and purposeful, no matter how many years have passed. Life doesn't have to slow down with age. In fact, this is the perfect time to deepen your connection with the world around you. The beauty of exploration isn't just in grand, far-off journeys or daring adventures. It can be found in the quiet moments of everyday life. It's in those small, seemingly insignificant experiences that you'll often find the most joy. You don't need to hop on a plane or climb a mountain to experience the thrill of discovery. Sometimes, all it takes is a simple stroll through a nearby park, a visit to a new corner of your city, or even just sitting still and letting nature work its magic on you. There's something profoundly moving about the way the wind rustles through the trees or the soft play of sunlight on leaves. These moments can fill your heart with warmth and peace, reminding you that the world is still full of wonders, just waiting to be noticed. Curiosity has the power to transform how we see the world. It allows us to see the magic in everyday life, notice the subtle changes, and appreciate the beauty that many overlook. Our surroundings are constantly evolving, whether it's the shift in seasons, the new faces in our community, or the small changes in nature. By staying open and embracing new experiences, we enrich our lives with new perspectives and endless possibilities. Age is just a number. It should never be a barrier to exploration or a curious heart. You don't need to travel to distant lands to feel alive. Sometimes the most profound discoveries happen right where you are. The secret lies in having the mindset of an explorer, one who is constantly looking for the little joys in the day-to-day. A heart that's open to the beauty around it will never grow old. It keeps your spirit young, vibrant, and full of excitement for what the next day will bring. The world is full of treasures, and every single day offers you a new opportunity to discover something that could spark a feeling of wonder. If you're willing to keep your eyes open, you'll realize that life, even at its most ordinary moments, is truly extraordinary. So, let yourself explore. Let your curiosity guide you. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a chance to enrich your life and fill it with meaning. Never stop exploring the world around you, for it is a world that never stops offering something new, something beautiful, something worth cherishing. 15. Keep your mind creative and curious. Age should never be seen as a limitation to your dreams or your capacity to explore the world around you. In fact, the older we get, the more we realize that a curious spirit and a creative mind are treasures that should never be put aside. I truly believe that as long as we keep our minds open to new possibilities, we are never really growing old. Instead, we are evolving, learning, and continuously expanding the horizons of our lives. The beauty of life lies in the ability to be adaptable and to embrace the unknown with enthusiasm. It's not just about keeping busy or filling time. It's about staying engaged with life, nurturing that spark within that constantly seeks new ideas, challenges, and solutions. I have come to understand that a creative mind is a joyful mind, one that refuses to settle into the mundane routine of, "This is all there is." It's about feeling alive, thriving, and discovering new ways to think, to problem solve, and to connect with others. Whether it's diving into a hobby you've always been curious about, learning something completely new, or challenging yourself with a community project, there is a world of possibilities out there waiting for you. And I can't stress enough how rewarding it is to try something different, something outside of your usual comfort zone. It might feel intimidating at first, but every step you take in pursuit of curiosity is a step toward revitalizing your spirit, reminding you that the adventure doesn't stop just because the years keep passing. Creativity and curiosity are like bridges that connect you to the world and the people around you in profound ways. When you share your discoveries, your experiences, and your new skills with others, it creates a ripple effect of joy, excitement, and shared learning. I think that's one of the most beautiful parts of it all. How personal growth can transform your relationships and open doors to deeper connections. So, I encourage you to never stop seeking, never stop asking questions, and never stop exploring. The more you immerse yourself in the process of learning and discovery, the richer your life will become. Every moment holds the potential to be extraordinary, and as long as you stay curious, you will continue to experience life with a sense of wonder that is truly priceless. 16. Continue learning and expanding knowledge. Age should never be seen as an obstacle to growth, nor should it be a reason to stop pursuing new knowledge and experiences. I believe the beauty of life lies in its infinite capacity for learning, and this never fades with time. We are never too old to expand our minds, to challenge ourselves, or to explore unfamiliar territories. Even when we reach 70 or beyond, there is still so much left to discover, so much to enrich our souls. Continuing to study, to read, to immerse ourselves in new subjects, allows the mind to remain sharp, nimble, and alive while nurturing a spirit that feels constantly refreshed and full of possibility. In my experience, the act of learning is not just about gathering information or mastering a new skill. It is about opening our hearts and minds to the world around us. It's about feeling that excitement of growth, the joy that comes with each discovery. Whether it's delving into the ever-evolving world of technology, understanding how to use the internet to unlock endless knowledge, or taking the bold step of learning a new language, these are opportunities to reignite that spark of curiosity within. The ability to continue expanding one's knowledge is more than just a way to stay busy. It's a way to live life with a sense of purpose, passion, and adventure. It reminds me of how much there is to savor in this world, no matter how many years we have under our belt. And what could be more exhilarating than that? To embrace the idea that no matter our age, we are still capable of growth and transformation. This is what makes life worth living. Feeling that our journey is ongoing, that we are not defined by our past, but by our willingness to keep evolving. There is something incredibly liberating about a curious mind, one that's always eager to explore, question, and understand. It is the mindset of youth, of possibility, of infinite potential. Every new thing we learn nourishes our soul, preparing us for life's challenges and changes, big and small. I believe that learning, in its many forms, makes us feel alive, connected to the present moment, and ready to face whatever comes next. It adds depth and richness to our existence, reminding us that we are not merely going through the motions. We are actively shaping our lives, no matter our age. In the end, the joy of continuing to study and explore is that it frees us to live fully and completely. It teaches us to embrace the adventure of life, to be open to new experiences, and to always find ways to grow, no matter where we are in life's journey. This is what makes the later years of life not just bearable, but extraordinary. And I truly believe that as long as we are learning, we are living our best lives. 17. Maintain positive and meaningful relationships in old age. As we journey through life, one of the most precious things we can hold on to is our relationships. In old age, maintaining positive social connections becomes more essential than ever. These relationships are not just a source of joy, they are the lifeline that helps protect our mental well-being, ward off loneliness, and bring a deep sense of fulfillment. The people we love, whether they are family, friends, or members of our community, are not just there for company. They remind us that we still matter, that our lives still have meaning, and that we are integral to their happiness. In my experience, the bonds we forge throughout our lives become even more profound as we grow older. There's a quiet, comforting sense of peace in knowing that there are people who care for you, who listen to your stories, and who share in the triumphs and the sorrows. But, of course, old age comes with its fair share of challenges. The years can weigh heavily, and things like distance, declining health, and the loss of loved ones can make it harder to stay connected. It's in these moments, when the world around us feels like it's slipping away, that we truly realize how valuable these connections are. However, it's crucial to remember that even in the face of adversity, we have the power to nurture these relationships. The simple act of reaching out, whether through a phone call, a letter, or a heartfelt message, can help bridge the gap. And when you do, you're not just maintaining relationships. You're creating beautiful, irreplaceable moments. These might be family gatherings that warm your heart, intimate conversations with old friends that reignite your spirits, or participating in community events that remind you of the joy in shared experiences. I truly believe that these moments, these connections, are the foundation of a happy, enriched life. They provide emotional support and a sense of belonging that can sustain us through life's most difficult trials. As we continue to grow older, they become even more significant, serving as a reminder that we are still deeply woven into the fabric of the world around us. So, don't ever underestimate the power of maintaining these relationships. Cherish them, nurture them, and never take them for granted, because they are the true sources of joy, inspiration, and strength in our lives. And as time passes, it is these relationships that will keep your heart alive with warmth and purpose, offering you a life full of meaning and happiness. 18. Ensure quality sleep. Sleep is not just a simple rest. It is the very foundation upon which our health, energy, and overall well-being rest, especially as we grow older. As the years pass, we must become more intentional about our sleep because it plays such a vital role in every aspect of our lives. A good night's sleep is not a luxury. It's a necessity. I believe that establishing a calm, comfortable space to rest and committing to a consistent sleep routine can be life-changing. When we give ourselves the gift of quality sleep, we allow our bodies the opportunity to repair, regenerate, and replenish the energy needed to face the challenges of a new day. It's a simple yet powerful act of self-love. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. The benefits of quality sleep extend far beyond just physical restoration. It has a profound effect on the mind, helping to keep it sharp, clear, and alert. Sleep nurtures your emotional health, soothing stress and calming the chaos that life can sometimes bring. It boosts your mood, which in turn helps you feel more positive and connected to the world around you. The importance of sleep becomes even more significant as we get older when the natural changes in our bodies make us more vulnerable to physical and mental strain. With each night of deep, restorative sleep, we set ourselves up for success, enabling us to embrace the day with a sense of vigor, resilience, and clarity. I cannot stress enough how essential sleep is, especially in our later years. It's the key to maintaining a relaxed mind and a healthy body, both of which are priceless gifts. Think of sleep as one of the most profound acts of self-care. It's not just about avoiding exhaustion. It's about treating yourself with the respect and care you deserve. By creating a peaceful environment to sleep in and developing a routine that supports your body's natural rhythms, you're allowing yourself to wake up each morning feeling renewed, both physically and emotionally. A well-rested mind and body make it easier to take on life's challenges, leaving you with more energy, more joy, and an enriched sense of purpose. Don't underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. It truly makes life feel more complete, more fulfilling, and more vibrant. I hope you found today's discussion on the importance of quality sleep as insightful and motivating as I have. As we've seen, good sleep is not just about rest. It's a vital tool for maintaining our health, sharpening our minds, and boosting our spirits. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What is one thing you've learned today that you'll bring into your own life to improve your sleep and overall well-being? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. I'm eager to hear how you plan to put this into practice. If you liked this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us continue sharing helpful tips for living a better, more fulfilling life. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.